Old Town Portsmouth, Southern architectural splendor. The one square block historic district before you is Portsmouth's Old Town. The district dates to 1752 when Portsmouth was founded by William Crawford. Old Town contains one of the largest collections of historic buildings in Virginia, featuring colonial, Federal, Greek Revival, Georgian, and Victorian architectural styles. Old Town is the centerpiece of Portsmouth's City War history. Several of the buildings found throughout the district played an important role in events that unfolded in Portsmouth during the war. In 1846, or the 1846 courthouse was once the site of government in Old Norfolk County. Before the Civil War, slaves were sold at the front of the building, and it was here that a vote was taken approving secession. On April 19th, in 1861, the day before the federal evacuation of Gosport Naval Yard, members of Portsmouth militia companies slept with their weapons in the courthouse. The building was used as a hospital by the Union troops from 1862 to 1865. Interesting, that early 1862, while the Union was struggling in Orange County, Central Virginia, and then of course up Northern Virginia, they had established themselves from 1862 to 1865. So that's an interesting foothold. Not a lot of people, I didn't know that until I just came across that. Anyway, the Macon House Hotel knew both gaiety and despair during the war. From its Middle Street porch, the Virginia Defenders, a local volunteer infantry company, accepted a flag from the ladies of Portsmouth. After the Confederates evacuated Portsmouth in 1862, the Federals used the Macon House as a troop quarters and hospital. The names of Federal soldiers carved into the hotel's floor are still visible. Two houses, Pass House and the William H. Peters House, played a major role during the Union occupation of Portsmouth. Now, that's interesting. So, Portsmouth was considered an occupied town by, I suppose, they were all pretty loyal to the South, one would imagine. Um, uh, Headquarters for Major General Benjamin Franklin Butler while he commanded the Union forces in Portsmouth. Local legend claims that Butler earned his nickname of Spoons while in Portsmouth because of the sudden disappearance of the family's silverware where homes were occupied by his troops. The James Murdow home, known as Pass House, took on an ominous air when it became the headquarters of the Union Adjutant General. In order to leave the city, citizens first had to report here and secure a pass. These historic buildings and the many others that lined Old Town streets provide a glimpse into what a southern city looked like during the Civil War. Well, that's interesting. So, where are your permits? Where are your papers? That's interesting. Yeah, they. I could imagine that there was a lot of espionage going on in this town, and of course, you had the. Oh, good Lord. Um, you had a lot of observers of what the Union plans were, and then you had a lot of loyal sympathetics to the South. You could bet there was a lot of whispering in corners here in Portsmouth back in the day. Anyway, Motley Patriot, a little bit of Civil War history there. Thanks for dialing in.